This is day 51 of 365 days of locking in, becoming a YouTuber, drinking water, spend time with God, etc. Let's get into it. So for today, I video edited. I worked on my YouTube channel, and honestly, it is really hard to make videos. Even the simplest videos of me just yapping and talking, it's hard to like stay mentally locked in and edit those videos and cut out all the mistakes that I make. I'm a terrible speaker, I feel like, so I make a lot of mistakes and I gotta edit things and make it, acceptable. So even those simplest videos takes a lot of work and time. So, I was struggling with motivation a lot this day and really just tried to push myself to get through some stuff. And I did a little bit, but not as much as I wanted to or hoped to this day, but it is what it is. For today, I did not drink enough water. I did not get enough sleep. Did spend time with God and read the Bible, so that is good. But I need to work on sleeping and drinking enough water and also eating 3 meals a day. Gotta get better at those things. Today's thought is I have a passion for creating, and that's something I've always wanted to do all my life. If you know me all the way since I was a kid, back in the day, before YouTube was bought by Google, when I was in middle school, MySpace days, all this stuff. I always loved to create. I even have YouTube videos from when I was a youth, so it's always been a passion of mine to make stuff. And then I made music for many years as a teenager, even as an adult, still trying to make some music right now. And I guess my thought is I feel like for a lot of these things, if you want to truly go somewhere and be successful, I feel like you need to have that drive and passion, that love for what you're doing, the love for the game. Very, I feel like, talked about thing, but also underrated thing. If you don't have the love for the game, for different things, then honestly, you're probably gonna fall off. A lot of people, they always have these big dreams, big things they want to do. I want to be a rapper, I want to be a musician, I want to be a YouTuber, I want to be a this and that painter. They have these big goals, these desires for things, but then they fall off. And I feel like one of the main reasons is because they didn't actually love that thing that they were trying to do. They kind of saw it as a route to get rich quick, or a route to do something and be good at it very quickly. It's always rooted in advancing very quick through the stages. People don't realize the hard work that it takes, the dedication that it takes. A lot of the rappers that people see blow up, some of them are definitely, I feel like all of them are lucky, to be honest. To blow up is kind of lucky, but at the same time, I feel like even the weakest rapper that you might think of was rapping for X amount of years before they actually got some fame. They had mixtapes, they had this and that, they were on SoundCloud. Even the weakest rappers, the ones who don't have the bars, the ones that I don't listen to personally, if you look into it, they were grinding for a while. They were rapping when they were in high school, freestyling on the corner, whatever it is, or going to the studio time and making songs that no one will listen to, and then eventually they blew up. So, and then you have YouTubers like Mr. Beast grinding and stuff like that, making those videos, scheduling them for years in advance, believing that he might get somewhere, and if hopefully he gets somewhere, he didn't actually know, and he did. Basically success takes work, but the motivation to put in work, I feel like, often comes from the passion and love for the thing that you're trying to do. If you don't have that love, you're gonna give up, especially when it's not making you money. The reason why a lot of people get up and get out of their bed and go to work is because it's paying their bills. Work is giving them money, so it's yeah, I gotta do this thing because I need money to survive and live in this life. But if they weren't getting paid, I promise you 99% of people probably would not go to work. They'd probably do something else. So if you don't have the love for the game, the passion for whatever you're trying to do, whether it be YouTube, music, whatever, it's gonna be hard to continue doing that thing when it gets hard, because it will get hard. Creating anything, being successful at anything, reaching the highest level, mastering your craft, it's gonna get hard. It's never easy. Even for the most talented people, they have hardships, whether it be mental, emotional stuff, or different walls and breakthrough. Everybody has hardship that they need to work through to reach something. So all that to say though, don't just do something because it's popular or because you think it's an easy route to get somewhere. I mean, you could do it if you want to, it's your life, but if you really want to feel fulfilled and do something and have a good chance of sticking to it and actually progressing, do something you love, or even try to figure out if you if you want to do YouTube, look into what it takes to be a YouTuber. Look into what would you even create videos about, what would you talk about, look into that stuff and see if it's something you truly want to do in your own heart. But yeah, that is basically it for this video. Stay tuned for the next one. Day 51 of 365 days of locking in. We're still locked in, and yeah, let's go.